Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a chatty get ready with me, and it's going to be on the topic of my 1 year on YouTube. I'm just going to put my hair back before I start my makeup. So I was kind of inspired to do this video because being on YouTube has been such a kind of a life-changing experience for me, and I wanted to kind of document that. For foundation, I'm just taking this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I'm cutting that 50-50 with this formula 10.06 Thirst No More. So I've kind of seen a few of these videos go around with different names, obviously, and I thought that it'd be cool for me to do one because when I started YouTube, I definitely didn't expect me to be the channel I am now. So I guess I'll start with how I got into YouTube in general. So about last year, I had this weird kind of epiphany that my friends and families were not going to be with me forever. It seems really dark. But I realized that, time is short and life is never guaranteed. I guess there was a lot of things going on in my life that made me realize that. So I wanted to spend the ultimate amount of time with my family that I could. And I wanted to document it because we're not a family that takes a lot of pictures. Actually, we kind of hate pictures. And this is around the time where I first started watching YouTube and realizing there were such things as vlogs. So I decided to vlog adventures with my family so that when I was older and in a nursing home or whatever, I could invite them over and we could look back on these videos and laugh and reminisce our childhood. I also thought it would be a great way to keep my parents alive forever because I wish I had more moments with my grandfather. So I decided to start vlogging. And the first vlog I ever filmed, actually, it's not up on my channel. It was a time I didn't understand how to edit. I still don't really fully understand how to edit, but I'm better now. But this one was it needed a lot of help, so I actually took it down from my channel. But it was just us driving around this really creepy area in New Jersey. But after we got together and we filmed that, we all kind of decided that it was something we liked doing. So whenever we went out to some place, I would then bring my camera, which was an old Sony camera that I got off Amazon for I think $150. But I would bring that camera with me and we would vlog. And that's how my YouTube channel started. It was never intended to be a makeup channel when I first started it, but that's what it kind of turned into because that fall I was taking a stage makeup class and I knew nothing about makeup. So I spent most of that summer, I dedicated it to watching YouTube videos in hopes that I would learn how to do makeup so that when I got to the class, I wasn't completely lost, because one of my biggest fears is to fail a class, which is a stupid fear, everyone fails, but I have ridiculously high expectations for myself, so I try not to fail if I can avoid it. I'm just taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer and concealing with that. And mixing that with the Milani Retouch and Erase Concealer in Fair. So I started watching YouTube videos and I liked the community it had. At that point my boyfriend was away all over acting, but I didn't really have anyone here, so I was watching a lot of YouTube and I really liked it. It was a comfort for me that even on the worst days that I would have, I'd always have YouTube to watch. That would make me feel a lot better, which makes it maybe seems a little weird, but honestly it changed my life in a good way. I started doing makeup and I felt really confident when I would have a good makeup day, and it's something that I never felt. So there was a small part of me that always wanted to make a YouTube channel, a makeup channel, since I started watching YouTube videos, because I was wow, these YouTubers make me feel great. I love watching this because I feel good. I want to make someone else feel like this, or I want to, create. I want to create. Quite a few months later, in I think January, my first video went up. In January, I uploaded my first makeup video. And my setup was completely different. I have a very small space to film in my room because my room is the actual size of a closet, and it's not a dig at how small my room is. I like small rooms, but it is extremely small. Actually, I film against my wall and it's bright yellow. So I bought a bit of fabric and I put it over for my next videos because I became self-conscious about that. But yeah, I uploaded my first beauty YouTube video in January. In January, when I started to film regularly, is when I bought this camera that I have now. This is a Canon EOS M3, and I bought this originally for better vlogging quality, because I found that the Sony I had would go in and out of focus so badly, and also the sound quality was honestly just driving me insane. So I put forth my own money and I bought this camera, and I know it's like not the newest camera, nor is it the best quality camera, but it's what I could afford, and I love this camera with all my heart. So I started filming YouTube videos. At first I didn't have a lot of stuff. My boyfriend got me this small ring light that's on my camera right now. It's not one of those like big huge ones because I don't actually think that would fit into my room, so it's actually better that he got me this one. And I started filming, and editing is like the weirdest sensation or the weirdest thing ever, because you really understand what you sound like. And I realized that I feel like I have a pretty deep voice, and I guess being on camera made me realize that I do and I don't at the same time. It's very weird. But like when I was editing my first video, I was like, wow, I don't like this. It's like so weird. And I'm so judgmental that the first beauty video was really weird, but I've stuck with it, and here I am now, still doing beauty videos because I found a real love for this. So what I've learned from the past year on YouTube is pretty much to be yourself. When I first started, I didn't know what kind of content I wanted to put out because I didn't know it was going to get views. And when I first started, I got a lot more views than I did now, but I've never been in it for the views. Like, I really don't care about views. I am doing this for me. It's partially for my self-confidence issues, but it does feel good to get views and get people who are like, wow, like this content that you spent time on is really good, and like I appreciate it. Like when I get comments or when I get likes or when I get a lot of views, it's good for me. I feel like I've accomplished something. Like what I set out to accomplish, I did, and I'm getting noticed. People are appreciating it, and so that makes me feel pretty good. I have learned to just not make content because that's what will get watched, because some of the content I've made because I thought it was going to get watched, I don't like. Like I look back on it and I've taken down a few videos because I just didn't like it. It's not what's in me. I've learned I don't really like doing first impressions. I've recently started doing a few. I did 2 ColourPop first impressions, one on the Kathleen Light Zodiac collab and one on their foundation. And I don't like first impressions because I feel like I always like the product at first, but then I learned to hate it. Like I did one for Wet n Wild, their Zodiac collection, and I really don't like it. Like I've been using the products more, and I realized that it wasn't my favorite. And everyone has been watching. That's one of my most watched videos, that review. And so I'm like, I wish I could go back and be like, guys, this is first impressions, but I feel differently now. But I don't know how to convey that. You know, I don't know how to be like, oh, I misled you all. But I didn't mislead, because honestly, in the moment, I really did like the Wet n Wild stuff. I still do really like the lip glosses. I just don't think they're wearable. And I do like the eyeshadow palette, most of it, but some of it is really badly formulated. So I try not to do first impressions videos. I'd rather do reviews where I like spend the time. I didn't tell you what bronzer or blush I used. I used the ColourPop Private Party bronzer, and I'm using this Color Icon blush in Rosé Champagne from Wet n Wild. I also feel like with first impressions videos, there's like or just YouTube in general, I have learned there's like this silent pressure on me as the watcher, and also on me as the creator, to push people to buy things, which is weird because I feel like everything's so focused on like new releases and new launches and new this and new that and new this and new this, and there's so much new stuff coming out all the time that I can't keep up. And I feel like as a creator, if I can't put out content on like new videos because I don't have the product, I feel bad. I feel like I'm not doing my job. Even though this isn't my job, I have another job. This is just a hobby for me. But it's this weird pressure. It's like all these new releases coming out, and like literally every week there's just new stuff, and it's almost too much. I'm taking O for a Rodeo drive, and it's weird because I didn't feel this pressure when I started watching YouTube like 2 years ago. There wasn't nearly as many like new launches. It was pretty much just like if you liked it, go and get it, or you know, you'd spend more time with the product. I feel like now I don't even get time to see YouTubers use most of these products more than once. I just see them use it once, and then the next week they're coming out with a new product video, which is just so crazy to me. I just feel like, how did we get here? And like as consumers, this is totally not my year in review, but I just feel like that since I started YouTube and since I started watching YouTube, there's been this silent pressure to buy. And if you don't buy, it's like also this weird pressure that like I'm not doing a good job, or I'm not making videos that people want to watch. But I don't use a lot of the new stuff I buy. Like I only buy stuff I think I'm going to like. Even though first impressions videos get a lot of views, I don't like doing them. So I'm gonna stop doing them and rather just spend time on like dedicated review videos that come out weeks later. So I don't know, that's one thing. But overall I really do like this. It's given me a voice where I feel like I don't have one, because I have such extreme, I'm taking the Tarte Clay Play, I have such extreme self-confidence issues. I've never been comfortable in my own skin, and I guess filming and like making these videos and working with makeup and like feeling good about myself because my makeup turned out good is making me feel good about myself as a person. Like I've had a very good confidence boost from doing YouTube, and it's not like because people are hyping me up, it's because I'm liking what I do. I'm liking the content I put out, and that's awesome. If I were to do it all again, I would do it the same way. I don't think I would change anything because all the videos have been me. I started a series that I never went through with, and it was called like Let's Talk About It, because me myself, I am very socially active. I'm a social justice warrior, I guess. And I wanted to talk about how things are misconstrued in history because I'm a history major as well as a theater major. There are some things that are just way misconstrued. And I've done a few like Rosa Parks and human sacrifice in the Aztec religion, because those are things that genuinely interest me, and I'm like, oh yeah, like this is gonna be a great video. But I stopped doing them, and I don't know why. Because I really liked researching and sitting down and filming. I guess it was because school's always been in the way. I have one more semester of school left, and then I'm done. But it's like once you go to school, I have studied and done so much that like if I have to sit down and research another topic, like I will just go crazy. So like for my next year, my 2 years on YouTube, I want to do more of the videos that genuinely make me happy, like more of those history related videos that make me excited, and more of tutorials. I love filming tutorials. I hate editing them, but I love filming them. I'm just taking a green ColourPop shadow. I think this is in the shade Sideline. It's in this little ColourPack compact. I don't know. I definitely want to continue vlogging and vlog more. It's just hard because when it comes to vlogging, I feel like I vlog the same 5 places over and over again, and there's a reason for that. It's because there's nothing to do in New Jersey, really. When you look at the grand scheme of New Jersey, it is the shore. You drive down to the shore, you drive out to the mountains, you drive to New York City, or you take a train to New York City. You drive everywhere. Sometimes we don't want to spend the gas money to drive these places, and it takes money to go and do stuff. So there's not always like content like that to film, but I try to do what I can. I love them, and my dad loves doing vlogs so much. He is one of the people that did not like vlogging at first, and now gets so excited for it. And he like hypes up the fact that I have a YouTube channel and that I make vlogs and I do makeup, and it's like kind of really beautiful. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows off camera really quickly. So I'm just taking this Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara, and I'm gonna put that on my lashes. So overall, like, I've loved YouTube. And it's been tough because I'm a full-time student. I work part-time. I try to work 30 plus hours a week on top of school. So it's been like tough to juggle classes and filming and editing. And sometimes in weeks like Tech Week, because I'm a theater student and I audition for shows and I do tech for the shows, sometimes it's been hard to find a balance, and sometimes I've had to take off of filming and uploading so I can do my work. And I miss it when I don't do it, and I love doing it. It's made me feel good. Like, I have a lot of confidence, a lot more self-confidence about it. I love when people compliment my makeup. It's like the one thing that is just crazy to me. I love doing makeup. It is a stress reliever, and doing YouTube is definitely a stress reliever too. There are very few times that I'm like stressed about a video that I am uploading or editing. The only time I got stressed about a video was my Universal vlog, which I'm going to link down below here. I was missing footage. My dad had taken part of this camera. We had filmed on 2 cameras. I brought the Sony for like pictures, the one that I originally filmed vlogs on, And then I brought my camera to film the actual vlog on, and we lost the Sony. It's somewhere in the house apparently. But I don't know where, and my dad doesn't know where. So I was just stressed because I couldn't find the footage to finish the vlog, and I was like, this is our biggest and probably last family vacation for a while. Like, I wanted to do the vlog justice, so not having that little bit of footage that we lost was a little bit upsetting, but he liked the vlog, my family liked the vlog, and that's really what matters. I'm just taking a LA Girl lip liner in the shade Forever Bear, and then for lipstick I'm going to be taking the ColourPop Kathleen Lights What's Your Sign lipstick and just putting this on my lips. But yeah, basically what came from this whole video, or what I hope was accomplished in this own video, is that like YouTube has been a positive experience for me, and I love doing YouTube, and it has given me so much in terms of self-confidence, but also it's given me pride because I've created the content that I am putting down on my channel, and I've gotten, for 6 months of like consistent uploads, I have 78 followers, which is crazy. I didn't even think I'd get one, and I can't wait to continue to create more stuff. So yeah guys, that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for 1 year on YouTube, and thank you for making this such a positive experience for me. Subscribe if you want to, as always, and I'll see you in my next video.